Today is today is if I can get my camera set up right. Today is February 18th, 2023. I realized that there's a couple of things that I need to study up on. And now all I have to do is all I have to do is all I have to do is understand that all I have to do is understand what's going on with the market. Obviously. So if I know it's interesting. I focused on like trade management and money management and technical patterns and emotions and all that other good stuff. Now what I'm doing is I'm focusing on the what seems to be important. Whereas so trading seems to be based on a couple factors. So I saw this Twitter feed about, it's a quiz and it's related to chess. And if you go to chess.com, there's like you can play chess with anybody on the globe. And within the software application, there is a section that can be used to learn how to play chess. And a person who becomes massively successful wins. So that reminds me about what day trading is about. And it is essentially about how much I know about two things. One is the stock going to move in the same direction, or will it be reversing? Okay, so those are the two things that I need to be aware of. And when I have those things fully understood, then what I can do is make profit from it. Okay? So first, emotion was a big thing. It's tough to figure out. So now I got that resolved. So the critical component is trying to figure out whether stock is going to continue or reverse. That is a very important thing. When a flag pattern is shown, what the flag would do is that it'll display a reversal for a short period of time. And the finer increments that I trade, the finer details occur. And so I just got my lunch from my car, and today's Saturday. There's the restaurant. So now it is a pure matter of understanding a little bit more each day and applying it in the market. And that's why the ability to demo, because the demo essentially repeats what has been occurring. You know, the candlestick chart formation was developed. I mean, apparently the candlestick chart formation was developed to trade rice, and that was a long time ago. And that still applies. I mean, that's true back then, and that's true now, and so it still continues. It is the matter of unraveling the stories behind the candles to take advantage of the situation and become prosperous. And so the reality is, what I need to do is become more and more familiar with the ideas of continuation and reversals. Now, it actually adds together because of a couple of things too. One of the things is when the trade is on, I still need to think about whether the stock is going to continue moving in that direction, or it's going to reverse. And so what I have to understand is my thinking is essentially a linear line. And that linear line has incremental change to it. That incremental change has certain signals, such as a flag pattern, which falls into that linear line. So if I look at I mean, just think about it. So when the Fed announced that the interest rate will be raised, okay, that signals that the stock on a fundamental level is going to move down for quite a while. Okay, that's what it means. So that's essentially what happens. But within that massive fundamental move, there's also a minor move that causes the stock to be choppy. Okay, and so that means that what I have to be aware of is there is a big scope of understanding in the major movement that is created by the fundamental of the stock, and what happens on a minor move, and it all reverts back to understanding how new information plays into affecting the stock. That means being aware of the fundamentals assists in developing a greater propensity to trade better. Okay, and also the understanding of technical formations shows the underlying development of the fundamental information. That's how it works. And what's important is it continuing or is it reversing? That's the important thing.